Hoops here. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Miami Heat. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will join us moments from now. And now we take a brief check at the matches. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Lakers, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous seven-footer, Chris Kaman. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Gasol at the four-shot. And for the Heat, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And playing at the five, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the four.
Lakers ended up 17-13 against Eastern Conference teams last year, but that wasn't really a dominating effort. Certainly not what you would expect from a playoff team.
Well, and to make the playoffs in the West, you do need to have a record similar to that of the Lakers against the East. You know, Steve, no team that made the postseason. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous seven-footer, Chris Kaman. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Gasol at the four. And for Miami, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And playing at the five, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the four spot.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
24 seconds. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Mike D'Antoni and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
All right, Doris. They get it back. Young's shot is off.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big three-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put three max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
And here's Kobe for three, and that is good. Kobe's got himself on the board with three there.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because it poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's LeBron. LeBron with another miss.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long. Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And the shot is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Haslam. He feeds it to Kaman. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Mark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
That's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
Kobe goes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Kobe's got 7 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end. And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
Here's Chalmers. Steve Nash making his last shot. Shot's good. Chalmers has got his first basket.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because he didn't really need to double clutch there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And usually, more times than not, guys bite, and he gets free throws.
He gets to the line, you're right. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Kaman. Johnson comes in for Nick Young. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Kobe. And finished off by Gasol. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Blake kicks to Farmer. Takes the lead pass. And the basket by Hill.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Anderson, he's guarded by Hill. Cole dishes to Battier. Gasol with the steal. Tipped. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Here's Farmar. Passes it to Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Chris Anderson.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Allen left side. Now the dish to Cole. LeBron. The feed now to Cole. Pass to Battier. Allen guarded by Blake. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Battier. 6 points for Ray Allen.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. You know what? It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Game here as we get back to the second quarter.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Gasol a screen. Farmar passes to Johnson. Gasol. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Battier. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, the Lakers barely squeezed into the playoffs last season. Despite that, they had the largest luxury tax bill in the league, almost $30 million, more than double the next highest team in the Miami Heat. So, maybe one silver lining for them with Dwight Howard deciding to move to Houston. The team won't have to shoulder the even more punitive taxes that began this season. Kevin?
Good point, Doris. Thanks. Now, here is Hill after the miss from Pau Gasol. And he lays it straight in. Gasol's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here's Cole, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2.
And the first one drops.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kamen's checked in. That one is no good. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about 2 former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these 2 teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those 2.
I think you're right. Yeah. A good one brewing there.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 7. That is good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. But he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
He's one of the elite scorers in league history, able to create space for his shot with unbelievable footwork and ball handling ability, fundamentals, and, of course, unfazed by an aggressive defender.
Well, he's used to being the focal point of a defense, so that doesn't bother him at all, never phases him. It also doesn't faze him when he misses shots. He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets.
Now, here's Chalmers. Wade kicks to Haslem. Back to Wade. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Kobe with it. He's got 10. Right side, Kobe. Wade with the defensive effort.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. Guys, for Kobe Bryant last season, you talk about adversity. I mean, the coaching change, the team struggle, and finally, once they started to get back on track right at the end of the season, he tears his Achilles tendon. Tough break.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, when you look at the Heat finding the right pieces to build a championship, Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "From a basketball IQ standpoint, Shane was a perfect match for LeBron. I've never coached two players with such high-level basketball IQ." And gentlemen, the Heat have been able to find all the right pieces to build a championship, and Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces.
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. And for Kobe Bryant, the completely torn Achilles tendon. You wonder if his big minutes contributed. At age 34, he was second in the league, for instance, in minutes played. He averaged almost 46 minutes a game in the 7 games leading up to the injury. And this is a guy that when he is on the floor, high torque at all times.
Well, there's no evidence that playing all those minutes led to the injury. We know that the Lakers were in a huge battle for a playoff spot, so it's easy to see why the coaching staff decided to ride him like that. But it does make you wonder, at his age, was that just too much for him?
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Heat trail by 3. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Feeds it to Haslam. Good ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron dishes to Haslam, and he takes the feed in stride and sends it home. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over it.
Well, you know what, come on. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence. And it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called him out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries, but they were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And Kobe, here we go. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True, he really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively. Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And the Lakers making a change here. Miami leading by 6. Allen with it, picked up by Kobe. A 3 ball, and Allen is good for 3. Allen's got 9 points.
Now, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Kobe against Allen. Kobe, the pass to Young. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
First one falls for.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Enzo Chalmers nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Allen against Kobe.
Defensive foul.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Battier with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Misses from short range. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat up by 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Happy Tuesday to all of you from us at 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The Heat have the lead out in Miami against Los Angeles. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. LeBron is their leading scorer. He's up to 9 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. Active hands is the way you describe their play, getting a good amount of steals. They're playing up defensively and picking them off. Nick Young has been productive. He's got 5 points, and he's been making some nice contributions on the glass, too. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.